Hello YouTube, this is Jake the Prepper back again with another video. Today's video is going to be on the importance of dogs during shtf and why you should have one for shtf. Okay, so from what I've been seeing on the internet, YouTube, preppers on YouTube, and then preppers on websites, prepping websites, they seem to overlook dogs. Now, I believe that you should have a dog with you for shtf. I don't believe that instead of having a dog, you need to have a foregrip, a tack light, EOTech, adjustable stock, and all this different rounds for your AR-15. I believe that you should have a dog and maybe an AR-15 with maybe a grip, maybe an optic, but you don't need to spend all that money instead of buying a dog. Dogs are useful for many things, and the one thing that you will need for shtf, one of the most important things is sleep. Okay? You don't need to go all tactical, special forces, stealth mode for bug out. I myself prefer a survival mode, where I will take my dog with me to survive. My family and I can all sleep, and the dog can sleep, and if there's something that we don't hear, a dog can hear it. Alright? And animals can sense your body language. So they can sense if someone's going to try and kill me or hurt my family and I. A human can't. I mean, if I walked up to you like, oh, hey, you got a cool camp and everything, you know, oh, this is nice, we'll be passing by, we won't bother you. My dog will be able to sense this person that they feel as a threat to my family and I. I don't see why dogs are overlooked. Dogs have been useful for many things. Hunting, guarding, comfort. You know, people just believe that, well, since I'm in the woods, other people are going to be in here, and if they hear a tiny twig break and they're 1,000 feet away, they'll hear it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'd rather have a twig break and my dog be there with me than breaking a twig and not having a dog with me. Okay, I have a 200-pound Great Dane. He's about a year and a half old, and he would probably risk his life for mine. Don't know that though for sure, but most likely, since dogs are very, very loyal. I did not overlook my dog when my parents were like, we should get a dog. I instantly thought, hey, great for prepping. And so we picked the smallest one in the litter, and now he turns out to be the biggest one. But I don't want to go into that story. I want to stick to this. So, a dog is great for prepping. Whether you're bugging out or bugging in, dogs are very muscular. They do not require as much food as humans do. Back 200 years ago, they weren't pets. They were family. They were a part of your family. It wasn't like now where, okay, he's just a pet. You can pet him. Nothing. No, these dogs, until 200 years ago, the dogs would hunt with man. They would, guard the animals on the farm. They were doing this for thousands of years. I mean, with the barbarians, dogs would sit next to their thrones. But they were barbarians, so whatever. But you know what I mean. Yeah, they carry diseases and stuff, but I'd rather have a dog with me that will keep me safe than just my family and I. And if you disagree with that, that's fine, that's your opinion, but I don't know. But anyway, the reason why I think you should have a dog is, well, because of all the reasons I just said. It's worth more than your tricked out AR-15 with all your optics and your painted camo on it. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. I don't know what else to say. Now, depending on where you live, say you live in a very urban environment in the middle of the city, maybe you don't have room for your dog in your house, then you can't get one. I mean, I understand that. But if you're like me that lives in an area where there is 10 miles worth of green space, 30 seconds from my house, you should probably get a dog. Okay, dogs' scent, their scent of smell, is a million times better than the humans. And then their hearing, I believe, is like 100 or 1,000 times better than humans. So if there's somebody over this hill or whatever, and you can't hear him, your dog can. So just think about that. Think of it as your dog being like an early warning system. Dogs are very useful. I mean, I was out in the woods a few days ago practicing bug out, had my pack on and everything, and I had the dog on the leash, and he stopped. His ears were going all crazy. I'm like, what is it? He's looking over the hill. I look over the hill, and there's a little flock of deer. Alright, so think about that. If I had a rifle with me and I was in survival mode during shtf, all those deer, or one of those deer, could have fed my family. Just because of that dog. That dog, my dog was able to hear those deer when I was not able to. But if you don't have a dog, you're going to have a pretty bad time trying to, you're going to have a bad time hearing what's going on. If it's a long distance, I mean. But just think it through. I know I don't have much time left, but think through the advantages of having a dog over the advantages of having your rifle that's worth all this money and you put all this time into, when my dog was only $200 and he's worth more than that. Yet we got him for that much. So just think about more the stuff. Think about what your dog can do for your family. That can do more for your family than your rifle can. This has been Jake the Prepper. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Comment, like, subscribe, dislike, whatever you feel is necessary. And as always, stay prepared.